So if you want to know how I made this beautiful gele style all by myself, here's how to do it. So I took my gele. This is something that you can tie by yourself on your own if you're having an occasion and you want to put on a very, very outstanding gele. It's this video is for you. So here I have my rubber band and my gele. I have a rubber band in my hand and of course my gele. So what you want to do is you fold your gele into two from the short part. You can see from the short part I folded it into two equal halves. Ensure you fold it very neatly into two equal halves. Then from that part I fold it again into another two equal halves. Ensure it's neat so you can see what I'm doing. So now from that folded part, I'm going to be folding it downwards. I'm giving enough space. You can see it. I'm giving enough space before I fold. You can see that. So basically, I just folded about twice. Okay, depending on how big you want your bow to be, but I feel this is like a good way. So you can see I unfolded it just to increase the size a bit, like I said, depending on how big you want your bow to be. So I just folded it basically twice so that it is at least thick enough for it to stand. So now that I've folded it neatly, I'm going to squeeze, or is this crunch? I don't know, but just hold the middle of those fold. You can see I'm holding it equally on both sides, and I'm using my rubber band to tie it here. You want to tie it just twice so that it doesn't look too messy and too tight. Okay, and of course nobody will know that it's rubber band you used, except you go about telling people. You can as well even cover it or use a blue thread, whatever works for you, but this is just like an easy DIY tutorial for you. So you can see I'm adjusting the rubber band to ensure that the gele, it looks neat. You can see now it looks as neat as a bow. So now what I'm going to do is, from the front of the bow, you can see it, I'm going to take the rest of the part of the gele, putting the front of the bow towards the my face, like towards the visible parts that people can see, and I'm going to pass the other part behind my head or behind my hair. So because I did my hair, I took all the folded part. If you didn't do your hair, you can spread it out a little so that that part you'll be able to cover it. So now I'm going to go under the bow with the other part of the gele. I'm going to go under the bow. While going under the bow, I am twisting that part. You can see I did not start twisting from the beginning until I'd already gone under the bow. So now as I'm doing it, I'm going to be twisting it. Ensure that your hair is neatly packed, of course, at the back. Ensure your gele is tight also. Why? Of course, you would know it is if it's tight, and you'll be able to make it tight because you are the one doing it. So you know how tight it is on your head. So you can see I'm rolling it. This gele I'm using is it's not really strong, it's somewhat soft, so that's why it's very easy for me to roll, and I suggest you can use that too. You can also do this with your head wrap, so that will also work perfectly. So you can see I'm stuffing the last part under. You can also use a pin to secure if you choose to. You can stuff it. If you stuff it very, very well neatly, it's not going to come out. So now I've made the gele as, of course, tight as possible. Now is to arrange the gele. Now you can see the bow. I'm going to stuff my hand inside and bring out those open parts. I'm not going to pull it out a little, but I just want the bow to be a little full to give that full effect. So it doesn't look too, I don't know, doesn't look, so it looks real. I don't know the exact word, but it makes the bow look fuller and much more, bow-ish. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it out. You want to be careful so you do not mess up your bow. So ensure you are bringing both out into the exact equal size. You can see it. So you just put your hand in and bring that out. This is also one of the reasons why I did not overbend the bow in the process of creating the bow, why I didn't overbend the gele. So you can see now that after arranging it, this is how it looks like. When I put the bow on the sideways part, you may want to throw in some makeup and you're good to go for your occasion. So you can see it here, and this is the final look. You can see it is sideways. You can also put a brooch where the rubber band is, so people don't notice if you are bothered about that. But of course there is nobody that would even know, because the gele is full and has almost covered that part of the rubber band. You can also move it to the center of your face depending on your choice, and you can see it how it stands out and it looks like a bow. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more. Bye.